Hello, and welcome back to Beyond Doubt, Unleashing Confidence. I'm Nefe, your host, and this is episode 28. Today, we're diving into the power of a spring reset and looking into inspirational real-life stories that show us it's never too late or too early to transform your life. So, get comfy, maybe grab a cup of tea, and let's explore how spring's energy can help us all bloom in ways we never thought possible. Now, if you're anything like me, you're already feeling that subtle shift in the air as winter slinks away. The days get longer, the flowers start blooming, and all of nature seems to say, go on, do something fresh and exciting. It's no wonder so many people choose this time of year to make changes, big or small, in their lives. But hey, we're not just talking about tidying your house up or buying new clothes. A spring reset can be a total mindset makeover, a chance to rewrite whatever story you've been telling yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. And trust me, no matter your age, a new chapter awaits. In today's episode, I'm sharing 4 stories of women, each at different stages of life, who embraced a spring reset. Their transformations are living proof that we can shake off limiting beliefs anytime we like. And near the end, I'll share a famous example of someone who made a life-altering career jump later in life. Finally, I've even added one special tip that you won't find in my blog post, and it's just for you fabulous podcast listeners. So, Eva's story. First up is Eva. She's a 26-year-old marketing assistant who jumped straight into a hectic working environment after finishing university. She was absolutely buzzing with excitement until real life kicked in. Imposter syndrome set in hard. She felt like she couldn't possibly compete with her older colleagues who talked about their metrics and branding strategies like they were reading off a grocery list. By the time spring rolled round, Eva was sick of second-guessing herself. She decided to do what I called a mindset reboot. She focused on positive affirmations, setting firm but polite boundaries at work, and proactively sharing her ideas with her manager. Lo and behold, her creativity and confidence blossomed right alongside the spring flowers. Within a few months, she was spearheading her own social media campaign, something she never would have dreamed of being possible back in the gloomy depths of winter. Here's the key takeaway. Eva's story shows that if you're in your 20s, or any age really, and feel overwhelmed, spring can be the perfect time to say, hey, I'm capable, I'm here, and I'm ready to show it. Linda's story. Next, meet Linda, 43, mother of 2, with a stressful paralegal job and an elderly mum who needs a lot of care. If her life had a soundtrack, it would be the circus music looping from hectic comedy scene. She was juggling so many tasks that she barely had a moment to breathe, let alone think about her own well-being. And let's be honest, self-care often feels like a luxury when you've got responsibilities coming at you from all sides. Come March, Linda hit a wall. She reached out for some coaching, saying, I want to feel energized again, but I can't see how. We approached it piece by piece, micro habits, I call them. She found sneaky little pockets of time to stretch or do a quick breathing exercise. She also started meal prepping with fresh, in-season ingredients, which gave her more energy. And guess what? Her kids happily joined in after school, helping in the kitchen and even enjoying short evening walks. Amazing what a little planning and a dash of spring uplift can do. Linda's key takeaway is you don't need big dramatic moves to get your life back on track. Sometimes it's small, consistent actions that spark real change. Marian's story. Now let's talk about Marian. She's 58 and spent most of her adult life supporting her husband's construction business and raising her kids. Once they flew the nest and her husband started thinking about retirement, Marion realized she had no real sense of direction. She'd been running on autopilot, focusing on everyone else's needs. The idea of starting something new felt, well, bonkers. But spring is a season of hope, right? She decided to take stock of her passions, paintings she'd never finished, gardening projects she'd always dreamed of, and even a secret fascination with beekeeping. Yes, beekeeping. So she took a few small steps, signing up for a local art class, joining a community gardening group, and later exploring the world of bees. Fast forward a few months, and Marion is now selling honey and little potted succulents at farmers markets, and even displaying her watercolours at a local gallery. Talk about midlife renaissance. The key takeaway: it's never too late to rediscover what makes you truly happy. Your interests might just lead you to your next adventure. Hannah's story. Finally, there's Hannah. She retired from a long teaching career and felt utterly lost without her classroom routine. Days stretched out without purpose, and she found herself slipping into a mild depression. So many of us associate retirement with relaxation, but Hannah missed the buzz of being around young minds. She decided that if she missed kids so much, she maybe could still help them, just in a different way. She started volunteering at a local literacy program, reading stories to children, and even offering free online tutoring via video calls. Next thing she knew, she was energized. She discovered a new focus, one that combined her love of teaching with freedom to set her own schedule. The key takeaway: retirement doesn't mean you stop living life without purpose. It can be the perfect chance to branch out into new passions or rediscover old ones. A famous reinvention, Vera Wang. As promised, here's a well-known figure who started fresh later in life, Vera Wang. She went from figure skater to magazine editor and then made her big pivot into bridal design at drumroll age 40. Today, her name is synonymous with high-end fashion and luxury wedding gowns. She's living proof that a late start can be the best start. And now here's a secret tip just for you podcast listeners. Before you dive into your spring activity, take 1 minute to do an open window reset. So open a window or step outside, close your eyes, and inhale deeply 3 times. With each breath, imagine you're pulling in fresh opportunities, and on exhale, release any lingering worries or stress. This tiny ritual helps you mentally air out stale thoughts, making room for new ideas, motivation, and confidence. It's simple, quick, and incredibly grounding, so perfect for giving yourself a mini boost anytime you need it. Trust me, it's a game changer. And if you want more tips like that, be sure to check out the recommended book, It's Never Too Late to Begin Again by Julia Cameron. It's a wonderful guide that focuses on creativity and self-discovery, especially for those in midlife or beyond, but honestly, anyone can benefit from it. Summing up, we've heard from 26-year-old Eva discovering her confidence, 43-year-old Linda finding balance, 58-year-old Marion reclaiming her passions, and 67-year-old Hannah redefining retirement, all under the warm glow of spring's promise. If there's one thing these stories drive home, it's this: you can press reset whenever you choose. Whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or somewhere in between, you have the power to shake off old routines and leap into something new. Spring is just the perfect time to remind us that nature itself thrives on renewal, and we can too. So I want to encourage you to visit neffywellness.com/spring reset success stories for the full blog post. Read all the details, soak in inspiration, and see if it lights a fire in you to start your own journey of growth and transformation. Thank you so much for tuning in to Beyond Doubt Unleashing Confidence. This is episode 28, and I'm Nefe, reminding you that no matter where you are in life, each new day can be your fresh start. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, or share it with a friend who could use a little springtime boost. Until next time, keep believing in your potential because you've got this. Bye.